I look a little high maintenance today, but good morning. I am headed to show a whole bunch of houses between Spring, Tomball, and the Woodlands to a client. I had to turn the volume back on to the GPS because I miss too many turns when my GPS volume is off. But we are driving through Memorial Northwest, so we're doing 77379, then we are doing 77375, and then 77380, which is the Woodlands. And ooh, I sold that house right there. I hope my client prunes those trees because they need to be pruned really bad. But yeah, driving down 𝗙𝗏𝗏. There's another house for sale. Where is it? I don't know if they have a sign in the yard. I haven't seen it. I've seen it on the MLS, but this house is under $400,000, and it's really hard to get into my neighborhood under 400. But I don't see it. Maybe it's a little farther down. Don't want people to think I'm super weird, just kind of weird. But I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm hoping we end up at some new construction. Even if the client doesn't want to go there, I'm probably going to take you there myself. But everyone at my house right now is getting ready for Mackenzie's birthday party, and so I am not supposed to be gone all day. I'm supposed to go home and help cook and stuff for the birthday party. So we're having a backyard barbecue, and hopefully it doesn't rain. It was supposed to rain a ton and it hasn't rained any, which we actually need rain, so I wouldn't complain if it rained. But an indoor barbecue isn't very exciting.
In 500 feet, turn left on Stevener Line Road.
But I'm going to take y'all along with me, like always. So we are driving down Student Airline. This is a new construction neighborhood that sold out called Klein Grove. I actually have never sold a house in there, but there aren't a lot of new construction options in Spring in the 77379 area. I don't think there are any at all right this second, unless it's just like there was a little plot of land or there might be some townhomes. But there aren't any master plan new construction neighborhoods in my area. So we just passed Faith Bridge. Faith Bridge is a really popular church. So there's a lot of little neighborhoods surrounding these bigger neighborhoods. I personally see value in those if your budget isn't as high as the bigger neighborhoods, because you're still in a really good area. But I definitely recommend the bigger neighborhoods over the smaller ones. This is Linders Village, and this is going to be a new complex for the EMS or EST. It's going to be really nice. I didn't live in those apartments, but there's apartments behind those apartments. I lived there for a couple of years. So our new office is just less, it's like a couple blocks that direction. That's where it's going to be. So they used to be called, like, I think Stoneleigh on the Lake, but that sign right there, that's where I used to live. That's where I lived when Scarlett was born. Ended up moving to Katy, but so I actually like this neighborhood, even though it's one of the smaller pocket neighborhoods I was talking about. This neighborhood is called Twin Falls. And what I like about this neighborhood is that it has sidewalks and it's basic. The HOA fee isn't super high. There's always ducks over here. Where are they? They're all sleeping. Oh, turtles too. I think the lakes are really cute in this neighborhood. houses are nice, 3-sided brick on a lot of them. So they've done a really good job taking care of this neighborhood. Twin Falls. One's more detention.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Swallow Springs Way.
As you can see, I live super close to this neighborhood.
Now turn left onto Swallow Springs Way.
So that house was really solid, really nice. I am going to show you a screen recording of that house. Really good price point. It was really solid. Fresh
In 500
paint.
feet, turn
Really
left
nice.
onto Spring Cypress Road.
So we are going back kind of where we came from, a little bit of backtracking. We are going to
Now
go
turn left onto
to
Spring Cypress
Colony Creek. So the cool thing about that neighborhood is we were at the bottom of the price point for the whole entire neighborhood, which I don't know if you've heard the saying, but I kind of agree with it. You want to buy the least expensive house in the nicest neighborhood, and that definitely hits the mark. This neighborhood, you would be in the middle towards the top. Prices have been going up, but I've always felt like this neighborhood was in the high ones and in the twos. But super nice area, really close to where I live. So we're gonna go 9 minutes. Ooh, I can show you the land. I remember one day I was recording a vlog and I was coming up like a back neighborhood, and I was telling you about this land we wanted to buy, and it's just, everything's come full circle because now we own it. So you see on the left the sign for the church. Our land is between these two signs, North Oaks Baptist Church and Finn's. So that right there is going to be the parking lot. And that right there is going to be the office right next to the other building. So then we own the back piece behind all the way to the creek, which is right there. So this is Spring Cypress. I don't think I've gotten to do this drive this direction with y'all, but there's a really good shopping center here at Champion Forest. And then if you turn left on Champion Forest, then you'll run into 𝗻𝗛𝗏, and that's where my temporary office is right now. So on the right is a gated portion. The Lakes at 𝗏𝗏 Farms, gated neighborhood. And then car wash, Chick-fil-A. I used to have a friend that lived right where Chick-fil-A was. Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Dutch Bros. We did this Chipotle a lot. That massage place is my favorite in town. So this is the Kroger. My dad's restaurant used to be where Sleek was. This corner I used to tease, so that's a Kroger we go to. This corner I used to tease it had the most amount of banks I've ever seen in my whole entire life. It had every single bank you could think of. And I've actually closed a handful, but I think there was 8 or so banks here at this intersection. Insane. But that's 𝗏𝗏 Farms. 𝗏𝗏 Farms is one of my favorite neighborhoods in the area. It's a very healthy neighborhood. The schools are amazing. The crime rate is, almost non-existent. That Ace hardware shop is awesome. I love shopping at Ace. I really like supporting small business, but this is my main shopping center that we like to come to. Oh my gosh, there is a burger place called OMG Burger up here. I'm gonna show it to y'all. So it is on the right after Dairy Queen. have a veggie burger, which is just a mushroom with cheese that I love, and they have the best french fries ever. So this is the Glenlock Farms golf course. Here is Memorial Creek Estates. There are a lot of neighborhoods with the word Memorial in it out here. Claim my neighborhood, Memorial Northwest. Super iconic entrance for Glenlock Farms coming up with the red doors. And then there are 2 elementary schools on the edge of Glenlock Farms. So this one is the first elementary school. My grandfather's Allstate office used to be right there. So another little pocket neighborhood. Brentwood Lakes.
At 1,000 feet, turn left onto 𝗤𝗙𝗟𝗏.
That is a really nice preschool. I know someone that goes there. The shopping center is pretty cool. 𝗕𝗅𝗏𝗧𝗢𝗏 is amazing. So now we're going into Memorial Chase. For a hot second, I lived in a house with a handful of girls here, so I rented a bedroom. Those were the days. Not really. I am not a roommate kind of person. When I lived here, it was I think it was '08, whenever we had, what hurricane was it? There was a hurricane that took out all of, it wasn't Allison. Allison was when I was a child. Katrina and what was the other one? I can't remember. The 2 that happened back to back, Katrina and the other one, but the one that took out all of our electricity. I was living here and everyone was like, hey, we're gonna get together and clean out the fridge. I'm like, I didn't have food in the fridge. I had some applesauce. I will take my single serving applesauce out of the fridge and call it good. But I remember taking a cold shower, maybe for the first time in my life in this neighborhood. The trees are really pretty. So obviously a super established neighborhood with smaller homes. Most of the homes in here are 1-story. This street pretty much goes all the way to my neighborhood. I've hung out on this street before, bicycling or in the golf cart. We've had COVID before, and we just hung out in the golf cart driving around because we were so bored when we had to quarantine. So we golf carted around. So many of the neighborhoods here, because they are so big, have on-site schools. So that's Cron Elementary.
Right onto Colony Stream Drive.
I remember picking up Bubba from here one time because he was playing basketball with his
Now turn
friends.
right onto Colony Stream Drive.
Lots of pine trees here in Texas. So we're in the estate section, which is a tad bit nicer and newer. Aww, the boy next door. So we're going to look
Now your
at that house.
destination is on the right.
Just wrapped up that house. It was probably, or it will probably be the least favorite house, but the location is really cool, being it backs up to the elementary school. And elementary school is really nice. I wish I would have documented the playground. The playground was really cool. So now we are driving up to Creekside Park, which is the last village of the Woodlands to be developed. And they finished the build out about 6 months ago. I think I have seen one house for sale in there recently at a higher price point, but I'm sure it's gone by now. But so the Woodlands is pretty much built out. So we're just driving up Champion Forest through Glenlock Farms. Hemlock Farms is a rather large master plan community. And I have a lot of driving. I don't have a lot, but I have a driving video for this neighborhood. I'm listening to a book, but this is one of my favorite shopping centers. This is a Grand Parkway Marketplace, and there's a Target in here and Marshall's, I think. There is a pet store, DSW, Burlington. Is it called Ulta? One of the makeup stores, but Jamba Juice is over here, and Salada is over here. Tons of really good options. Oh, Uncle Julio's is really good Mexican food. Party City, Five Below. It's a really cool area. There's an academy over here. This is one of the big hubs if you live in Creekside. So we are only 13 minutes from Creekside right now, which is really cool. Home Depot, Lowe's. This is like the intersection if you live in this area. So I come over here from my house as well. This is Grand Parkway 99. I was traveling on that. Now I'm going to finish listening to my book. So we are pretty close to coming up on Creekside. Only 8 minutes, but this is a Kroger that you would have access to. We're only 3 miles away, so this area has Augusta Pines and Auburn Lakes, and we're not too far from Northampton. These are some really good neighborhood options. That neighborhood's called Traditions, Timberwild. This shopping center is a little bit outdated. London Dairy. Supposedly that street taco place is really good. That Mexican place is good as well. There is, so that's the Meadows. This Mexican restaurant is one of my favorites, El Mariachi. 20-ish minutes from my house, so we don't really go there, but when we do, it's super yummy. And then in here you have Craft Grill. That's probably one of the most popular restaurants out here. So there's the preserve, which is really nice. So the shopping centers are getting nicer. A little Walmart out here. Chipotle. Here's Augusta Woods. Infamous Whataburger. So obviously a really nice shopping center with the Walmart tucked behind. The trees are really pretty, pulling in from the style of the Woodlands. So we are, Augusta Pines is on the right, so now we're coming up on the Woodlands. So this is one of the south entrances of the Woodlands. You can come in off Kirkendall or Gosling. So you'll see like a change in scenery. So Creekside Park. This is the village center. Really, really pretty. See the trees change. The sidewalks are everywhere. The landscaping is really beautiful. So eventually there'll be some commercial in the middle of the road, which is very unique to the Woodlands and Creekside. So there's a bank right here. I've driven around and taken multiple videos of this area. So the HEB is in the middle of the road. There are restaurants, a candy shop. I think there's a sub shop unless they moved it. There is a little village green in there, so there's the HEB. There's a little village green in there with a splash pad and green space. There's there's more commercial development happening out here. Some Fuddruckers, coffee shop. The fire station is really pretty. But if you watch my videos before, you've probably seen this area. So this right here, I don't think is owned by the Woodlands. This land is not in the township. The land on the left is though. So you have Creekside Park back here, and we're going to come up on, I believe, Sterling Ridge and Indian Springs. There's supposed to be some new construction happening down one of these roads. It's been halted. I don't know what happened. So, I have bad news I have to share with my client. So, part of this neighborhood flooded, and she sent me this house, and I was like, wow, Creekside Park under 400K. I never see that. I can't believe that. And it just didn't dawn on me at the time that it could be flooded. And then when I saw that my turn was 𝗕𝗟𝗏, I was like, oh no. So I have to tell her that this house has been flooded, which is not fun to have to tell a client. It will probably never happen again. There was some drainage, concrete issues. Pretty sure there was even a lawsuit that happened. But maybe I can show y'all one of my favorite parks. So Creekside Park has tons of amazing parks. They are probably my favorites. But I will drive y'all through here. So you see the sidewalks again.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Greenwind Circle. Now turn right onto North Greenwind Circle.
So this is 𝗕𝗟𝗏 Park.
In 500 feet,
Splash pad
turn
is
right onto
huge.
East
There's a
Vantage
pavilion
Circle.
in there. It's like the best splash pad ever. This place gets so busy. Basketball courts, the playground is all within the trees. Super nice.
Now turn right onto East Heritage Mill Circle.
A lot of these houses over here flooded, unfortunately. Super, super sad. But there's a creek back here, and the flooding happened in that area. The houses are really
In 500
nice.
feet, turn left onto 𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡.
So these ones that are higher up didn't flood.
Now turn left onto 𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗡.
So now we are leaving Creekside Park and we are headed to Grogan's Mill, which is the first village of the Woodlands, the first one to be developed. So older homes, a handful have been remodeled, and we are on our way. So we're going up Kirkendall. That is Carlton Woods at Creekside, gated, prestigious, $1 million plus homes. That is also part of the Woodlands. As we travel up, I think on the left, what comes first? Is it the gated portion of 𝗕𝗟𝗏? Yeah. 𝗕𝗟𝗏 Lakes. They have their own clubhouse. Really, really nice. I do think a street or two flooded in there. As we move up, I think we have the reserve at the Woodlands. Could be wrong. It might be on Gosling. I can't remember. I think it is on Gosling. That's one of my favorite sections. So sandwiching Creekside is Kirkendall and Gosling. So that We're kind of in the middle of the Woodlands. This used to be the back, but now it's this road, I believe, 2978. So, Village of Indian Springs on both sides of us, but then Sterling Ridge is on that corner over there. Behind the trees is my favorite Ace Hardware store and my favorite Trader Joe's. We only have one Trader Joe's in the Woodlands. It's back there. We're really close to John Cooper and the 9th grade center, and then you probably can't see it, but Sterling Ridge is over there. If you are bored, you can watch my bicycle tour where I tour this whole entire area. That day was intense and hot and fun. But I'm warning you, it's a 3-hour video of me just biking around the Woodlands and chit-chatting with y'all like I love to do. So the Woodlands has walking trails hidden everywhere. So I don't know which side it's on. I assume it's on the other side because typically you can kind of see it. So the walking trail is probably on that side of the road. But there are trees everywhere and everything is kind of hidden. So you're either going to have a love or a hate relationship with how hard it is to see everything. I'm trying to see where the trail is. I think it's back there and it winds around. I think that's the 9th grade campus behind those trees. Oh no, that's John Cooper. Yeah, that's John Cooper over there, which is the nicest private school in the Woodlands. I was going over the bridge and mesmerized by the lake, and then I realized y'all probably want to see the lake too. So I am pretty close to Grogan's Mill. I'm about to exit Woodlands Parkway, Town Center, and Hughes Landing, and Market Street. And what am I missing? The waterway are all to the left. We've passed the lake. That's East Shore, one of my favorite neighborhoods. Here's the golf course. There are multiple golf courses in the Woodlands. So the Woodlands Country Club is out here. And the resort was just bought by Hilton, and they're going through a whole bunch of renovations. We're about to go through them. Grogan's Mill. Back to where it all started. I've read history books on the Woodlands, so I've been obsessed with the Woodlands for quite some time. So the resort is to the right, and we have a little bit farther to go. There's the map. So here's the lake. We're pretty close, so we're about 1.5 miles away from the lake. This is where the mall is. The circle here is around the mall. The waterway district is down here. Hughes Landing. Where is it? Right, this section right here is Hughes Landing. That's Restaurant Row right there. North Shore Park is right there. Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion, the H-E-B, Riva Row Boathouse, Woodlands Resort, Curio, so that's Hilton. Farmers Market from 9 to 12 every Saturday. Just behind the trees on the right. The farmers market is behind those trees. There it is. So this is South Mill Bend. I have a feeling a grocery store closed down, but there was a grocery store back there. I don't think I've ever done, I can't remember if I've ever done a vlog at the farmers market before. I know I've taken pictures there. I don't think I was doing vlogs back then. One cool thing about the Woodlands is that there are churches everywhere. So that's the Woodlands First Baptist Church. I'm pretty sure my great-grandparents used to go to church there. They've passed away now, but I remember doing my granddaddy's funeral at this church. He had so many friends. Suburbs, the Arbor at Brogan's Mill, and then Stone Mill Courts. There could be apartments, I can't remember. So across the street from the middle school. So super unique, think like 70s and 80s.
In 500
Super
feet,
cool.
your destination will be on the right.
Townhomes. I don't think we've ever driven around this neighborhood on the vlog before. So, in the heart of the original part of the Woodlands, no garages. They weren't that popular back then. There are a lot of neighborhoods. Well, actually, I see a garage. There's a
Now
garage
your
over there.
destination is on the right.
But not all of them have garages. So we are going to 48. I see 51, 53, 55. 45, 47, 49. I wonder where 48 is. I think I'm gonna park. I'm a little ahead of my clients, so 48 is back here somewhere. It's in the corner over there. Cute front porch. So I'm gonna show you this house because why not? It reminds me of like an Airbnb. So no lights are on. There are bugs everywhere, y'all. So how cute is this? I would Airbnb this. Super, super cute house. I did a good job. Scared me. Oh, the lights. Pretty. Plantation shutters are pretty. Back in the day when we had itty bitty TVs. Very tight bathroom, but super cute. Oh, they upgraded the closet. That's nice. I have a feeling she won't like this, but I like it. Y'all know me, you know I love the Woodlands. I could sit outside and be at peace. No one's staring down on you. Love, love. Super old. Weird. That's cool. Good roof. Okay, we wait. So the first house and the last house were her favorites. more townhomes. So those are newer townhomes.
Turn left onto Sawdust Road.
I think there's the apartments. Fawn Ridge Apartments. So there's more houses down here, and then Sawdust goes to Grogan's Mill. So this dead ends into Grogan's Mill down there, and there are some newer homes in the corner back there that I forgot about that are really nice. And then this is Sawmill. This is like, if you're from here, I would compare it to like a drag, like a main street. So this was kind of like the heart of the Woodlands before all of the cool stuff got built. But you'll see it's not run down per se, but it's definitely like an older area, like one of the first areas of the Woodlands before they built all the nice stuff. Ironically, my first office was on Sawdust just because it is the most affordable area. The tree is so pretty. So there's a couple commercial hubs back here. So Timber Mill Apartments on the right. That's the Wood Forest headquarters. Alexander, another little apartment complex. An old house on 1.3 acres that is for sale. Oh my gosh, look how old that sign is in that shopping center. So there used to be a really good, it's gone. The 375 used to be a really good po' boy shop. I'm so sad that they closed it. So this is one of my favorite shopping centers. I want to go in there so bad. If I didn't have a birthday party to go to, I would go in there. So By the Book is a brand new independent bookstore that I am beyond excited about. I'm so sad I don't get to take you in there. And then Third Gen is a coffee shop that I love. And then Amerigos is like one of the best kept secrets, like a little restaurant. But all this is a parking lot for that shopping center, which is really nice. And then back here is a Walmart, which is a pretty nice Walmart. Trying to see what else is here. Jimmy John's. And then
In 500 feet, turn right to stay on Sawdust Road.
we are coming up on Sawdust. So that Chipotle is right there. Those apartments are so nice. I've never been to them, but I know they're so nice.
Turn right to
And
stay
then
on Sawdust
Grogan's
Road.
Mill is back there. And then Chick-fil-A, Captain Kirk's Marine, which is a really weird spot for boat sales, but they sell boats. So my first office, see the 525 Sawdust, my first office was behind all of this, way back there. Right in the back. I had a blue door. Can't see it from here. So Hobby Lobby, Goodwill, Dollar Tree, Petco. Oh, that restaurant in the corner is good. There used to be a jumpy place over there. Hand Me Up Shop, resale shop. There is a good restaurant in the corner here called Herb and Beat. There's a sign on the door. Hopefully they didn't close. It's pretty darn good. There's another independent bookstore, I believe, over here, unless it closed. Hopefully it didn't. This is Booty Road. We're really close to I-45, you'll see in a second. So, Big Lots. Trying to see if I see the bookstore. There's just stuff everywhere. That's kind of how 1960 is. Let's see if the bookstore is still there.
Turn right onto Interstate 45.
Can't tell. There's a really good Indian restaurant over there, though. Sawdust turns into Rayford, and Rayford goes all the way to Grand Parkway 99. That is the area I call New Spring. So 99 goes straight and curves around, and then Rayford happens to not dead end into it, but cross over it, or under it, I guess. There is a creek back here that flooded a little bit of this area. So this is I-45. This is the main highway that we use to access Houston from the Woodlands to downtown Houston, all the way down to Galveston. So it dead ends into the ocean. So we're getting on I-45, and then I think I will take Grand Parkway home. And we will have gone full circle. So what is on the right is going to be the ExxonMobil campus, the 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗥𝗏 Enterprise campus, and 𝗬𝗔 Energy, I think is the name of it. To Southwestern Energy. So that is where they renamed it. City Place, I think is what they renamed this whole complex to. It's beautiful. Really pretty area. There is a movie theater, a gym, a whole bunch of really good restaurants, y'all. Like legit super good restaurants in there. There's housing in there. The only negative about this area is that the schools aren't highly rated, so you would probably be sending your kids to a private school if you lived over here. So all the restaurants are on that street right there. There's a little hospital in there. It's kind of like its own community. But it's really pretty. That's the one thing I can say about that area. So we are on Grand Parkway 99 headed west. And there's a shopping center over here with a brand new, really nice Kroger, a handful of restaurants, Chick-fil-A, Torchy's, yum. Torchy's Taco is one of my favorite. I think there might be a CVS or a Walgreens in there, I believe. All those trees are newly planted. It used to be called Linders Village, and they renamed it the City Place, which is weird, but that's what it is. So I'm coming up on the Gosling exit. I will not be exiting, but I wanted to show you a little bit of reference of where Gosling was, because I had told you that Gosling and 𝗏𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏 sandwich Creekside Park. There is a little bit of Creekside Park on the west side of 𝗏𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏, but these trees right here, you have Northampton over here, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods. It's a very established area with large lots. Some of the houses have been remodeled, I think 70s and 80s, but it's a very unique neighborhood that I adore. And then on the left, we're coming back to the Grand Parkway Marketplace. So that is Gosling. There's a Starbucks right there. There's a Starbucks everywhere, like a Starbucks on every single corner. So the Grand Parkway 99 is a toll road. There's our favorite Amazon hub. I'm pretty sure my area has two, one on each corner. You can get stuff within hours here. It's insane. I love vlog. Willie's has, you have to like fried food to go to Willie's. I feel like they have the best fried shrimp. There's that shopping center I told y'all about. This is a better view of it. That toasted yolk is really good. Jason's Deli, La Madeleine, Buffalo Wild Wings. And there's that depot I was talking about. The Lowe's is down the road. So there is a brand new, it's right there, Cornelius. But there is a brand new nursery. Oh, there it is. I went there with Lincoln. Super cute. road noise was intense. I don't think they ever sold that house. There's a moving truck in the driveway. That's the back of one of Klein ISD's multi-purpose buildings. So we're exiting 2920. Sometimes it has me exit Champion Forest, and sometimes it has me exit 2920. I guess it just depends which one has less traffic on it at any given time. These barriers do work really well, but not if your house is on the corner and there's no barrier behind your house. There's still a decent amount of land to be developed along Grand Parkway 99. This takes you to Cypress, to Katy, to Richmond, to Sugar Land. I remember when Grand Parkway 99 used to not be back here. So crazy to see change and progress. So this is 2920. If we took it north, or whatever direction that is right there, that would take you to downtown 𝗏𝗏 all the way to 249. 249 wraps around up here, but also goes back there as well. 249 takes you to 𝗏𝗏 from kind of like Houston all the way to 𝗏𝗏, and then it keeps going. I think it turns into 149 is how you would say that. And then it takes you all the way to College Station, which is where Texas A&M is. But there are some good neighborhoods in 𝗏𝗏 that I really recommend. And Magnolia's out there, Montgomery, everything kind of wraps around to the east. But isn't the sky so pretty today? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to take her out to the birthday party or not, but traffic go away. So in Klein, we actually have an airport. It's called Hooks Airport. There is a restaurant there, which I have never eaten at, which I really want to eat at, but I'll show you guys as we drive by. Let me get in the right lane. So it's called Aviators Grill. Their slogan is food worth landing for. Oh, an airplane landing. It's ran by Gilded Aviation. They have flying schools. A little bit run down. I think they're about to install a fence with all those markers. So on the right will be a really cool sports complex called the Farm League. I'll show it to you, but on the left is Laurel Park, a neighborhood which I really like. So that used to be new construction you can find in this area. So the park starts behind here. So this is probably the best local, not club leveled sporting organization that you can be a part of. So Scarlett did volleyball in that building. Caitlin did soccer there. Lincoln did flag football there. Edward and I used to play indoor soccer there, but the air quality of indoor soccer is not our cup of tea. So that land all is waiting to be developed. Nilstad was an old family that I assume they still live there, but that used to be a grill back in the day. Never went there. Okay, so this is really cool. So there is, back here is Pumpkin Patch and Christmas Tree Farm. So they're open for 2 periods of the year. Really, really popular, jam-packed full. And then this land is, I think, still owned by a Klein family. So that land is technically for sale. What I liked about our land is that it was a tree farm for 30 plus years. So the trees are really cool. Pretty much back where we started, y'all. the apartments, the office over there. It was ribs. It's not a competition. You can throw it at anyone you want.
Oh. Oh no. But hit those 3 people over there. That's running quickly.
And then you can use those in the middle. On your mark, get set, go.
Not us. Get Caitlin. Get Caitlin. Go get Caitlin. She's all the way over there. Oh, he hit her in the head. Oh, Caitlin, good job. That's not a run. Caitlin. Oh, no. No hitting. Oh, that was me. Caitlin, it's okay, Caitlin. You're fine. Caitlin.
I got Caitlin.
Caitlin, get up. The brothers just
You okay? Let me move it off. Let me move it off the car.
I get more.
No. Lincoln.
Caitlin, get him back! Get him back! Get him back! Go get him! Caitlin, pull your hair in your face. Pull your hair in your face. Hey, now smile.
Skirt, get in it.
Get in there, get in there.
Go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kinzie. Happy birthday to you. Hi. So I just showed up to a house in Woodlands in the very first village. It's called 𝗤𝗔𝗡𝗟𝗏, and I'm going to show a house. A lot of the first homes here that were like entry level did not have garages. So this is like an exterior garage, portage, carport, I guess is what it's called. But anyways, I'm gonna show it to you because I think my client's running late. So let's grab the key. So this is the entrance. It's right next to Sawmill Park. And I want to see if I can show y'all the exterior really quick. So this is super unique. It's been remodeled. Definitely ranch style. Ooh, don't know what that was. Really nice island. I wonder if these are necessary though. Sink is cool. More windows. Soft close cabinets. So here's the kitchen. It's interesting. And then this would be our living room. Some vinyl flooring. Let me show you the backyard. Like again, the park is just right there, and it's next to a church I showed you yesterday. I wonder if I added on to the lot, added on to the house. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Here's my super uniquely cute outfit. I feel like I'm my 15-year-old today. Let's check out the master bathroom, because that's usually the only other exciting thing when someone remodels a house. So here's a powder bathroom, also cute. Oh no, not powder. That's interesting. So there's no glass there, so that would be a problem. It's a bedroom. Another bedroom. So one of these will be laundry. I've seen this a lot in the older homes, the stackable washer and dryer. Weird. You see the yellow bottle and a bottle of yellow liquid. So decent size. Always makes me happy when they build out the closets. All the windows have been replaced. Super cute. Okay, I think my client's here. I just left Starbucks and I tried to bring y'all with me, but my camera, the video button would not work. I love giving y'all these amazing angles of me. Anyways, just left the Woodlands, went and got a yummy Starbucks. I told them my name was Joe and they put J on it. That's 50% of the way there. Y'all have heard that story that they mess up on your name on purpose. Ooh, check out that arm. They mess up on purpose in hopes that you talk about it on social media. So here I am talking about it. I am headed to Wood Forest to a listing appointment in hopes that I get to sell this potential client's house. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna park a little bit down the street because I'm actually early, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the listing literature. So I just made, it's kind of like a rough draft because I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'm going to show y'all like the stuff, the pretty stuff that I made for potentially getting listings. I'm really excited about it, even though I'm not 100% happy with it yet. The person in front of me is driving so slow, it's so annoying. So we are entering Wood Forest, which is in the Montgomery-Conroe area. Magnolia is right here as well, but it is a master plan community. I think the best-selling new master plan community up here. It's huge, it's beautiful. Look at woodforesttx.com. I have a handful of videos that I've done in Wood Forest. This is where one of my recent listings was, and I've sold a ton of homes up here. I really love it. There's a golf course and a country club, which is what we're passing. Golf club. And then there are two really nice higher end estate sections on the left back here. I'm only 8 minutes early, but I was super early and I stopped at Starbucks and just relaxed for a hot second. I wonder if I can drive around. It's been a long time since I've driven around Pine Island. Let's see if I can get in.
500 feet, turn right.
Okay, so the gate is closed. I've never been here when the gate was manned before.
Turn left
I do
onto
not
Fish Creek
want
Thoroughfare.
to deal with security guard today. So we are going to go check something else out. So we are going to go into Noble Greens, which is not gated, but still really beautiful homes. These two sections have the most beautiful
to stay on Fish Creek Thoroughfare.
I've walked through some of these homes before. I love the fence. That's interesting, the red. So when you choose to live over here, you're a little disconnected from the rest of Wood Forest. But the homes are so beautiful. It's interesting, so many are the painted. So that's a gated section over there that we did not go through. There's still a lot of lots left in this section. I like how many trees that they left. I like this little promenade area, like a buffer. I'm obsessed with trees. I can't help it. So it's kind of a small section. I think that's a golf course back there.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 𝗦𝗣𝗥𝗡𝗚.
Beautiful homes. Landscaping is really nice. Oh, I love that house. So pretty. I love when people decorate for 4th of July. I don't like wearing 4th of July attire per se, but I love when homes are decorated for 4th of July. Oh, the house is so cute.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 𝗦𝗣𝗥𝗡𝗚.
Brick, brick, brick. Oh, they need grass. Some of these houses are bigger. Oh, the house looks huge. Lots of soon-to-be happy homeowners. Oh my gosh, that foundation is like 3 or 4 feet higher than this person's foundation. That's legit like 4 feet taller. That's insane. I'd be pissed if I was a person next door. I guess the street goes down a tiny bit, but not a ton. Okay, we're gonna go because if not, we're gonna be late. Okay, I wanted to show this to y'all really quick. I printed it. I want it to go all the way to the edge, so I'm gonna have to take it to a printer. So this is the front. So we have @Joe&Co, why choose Joe&Co, what truly makes us different. And then this is like our kind of like our marketing plan and our strategy. So I guess we would say this is our philosophy, our strategy, and then that's our marketing plan. And then kind of celebrate, and then contact information. I don't know, I'm proud of it. Got textured paper, and I hope I get this potential listing so I can share it with y'all. Y'all, I wish I could show you the house that I just toured. It was the cutest house ever. Her interior design, her decorating skills were beyond anything I could have ever created or fathomed. Her whole entire house was Pinterest worthy. I am obsessed. I legit wanted to take pictures all over the house. If I don't get the listing, I'm still probably going to show up and take pictures because it is so cute. So fingers crossed I get the listing because I really want to share it with y'all. But the couple was super nice, like beyond nice, and I'm so happy I got to meet them. But now I'm driving home, and I hope you have had fun hanging out with me for a couple days. You'll probably have already seen it, but I'm gonna throw in some birthday footage with the kids jumping into the pool. And I really didn't take much the happy birthday singing and blowing out the candle and a couple pictures of the kids. So it's all, a whole bunch of it's over on my Instagram, but I'll be sure to link some, not link, but show some of it on this video. But I hope you had a good day. Bye.